Hi lovelies, welcome back to my channel. So it's evening here, and myself and AJ, we are doing a walk. AJ likes to go on walks, and I don't mind because it's a way of getting him off the screen and interacting with nature. And it's also good for me as well because, come, let mommy hold you. It's also good for me as well because it helps me to just be active anytime I am not working, because my work is it keeps me active, but then on my off days it's a way to still keep me in check, take number of steps that I can take in a day. So yeah, I don't mind going on a walk with him, and he also gets him talking, and all of that. So yeah, it's good for me and it's good for him as well. So I don't mind, and I really like it. I enjoy the time we take on a walk, and the scenery here is beautiful. I'm not sure if you can capture it. The walk scenery is a beautiful one that I don't mind. I love so much. So yeah, but these are many more reasons we've been doing a lot of walks. And yeah, lastly, the weather is now very good. The weather is great, and yeah, we're getting a lot of sunshine now, and the weather is warm, and so it's easy to take walks these days. In fact, it's very nice to take walks these days. If you've not been doing it, if you've not been taking walks, I think you should start taking walks. All right. Right, the main reason why I even decided to make a video today is not because of going on a walk or not. That's not why I decided to make a video. I decided to make this video because the last video I posted, where we celebrated Easter, and AJ, there was a part where the church brought some farm animals, and yeah, the church brought some animals, and we were just like, especially the snake part where I brought the snake, and I was like, I was playing with the snake. And before the whole snake scenario, I already asked if the snake was harmful or poisonous, and also I had already checked that what's the name of the snake. So I was confident in the information I was giving about the snake before I proceeded to take the snake and showed it to my son. But there was just something somebody said, not directly to me, but that just made me kind of think of things in another way. When I was growing up, I was brought up with this whole consciousness, fear, don't do this, don't do that, no, don't go there. I remember whenever I want to go for a program or something that I find interesting, my parents will always look for reasons to, discourage it because of fear. They'll be like, oh, do you know how many people get kidnapped? Do you know accident that happened on that route? My parents are good parents, and I know that everything they did was out of love and their own understanding, But I feel like those things kind of limited me in a way, and I do not want to bring up my child with fear or too much consciousness of this is going to harm you, this is going to, all this too much consciousness of too much fear and consciousness of evil that deprives you of just exploring and living life to the fullest. AJ, let mommy hold your hand. AJ, let me hold your hand. I can see some people walking and they might have dogs, because people like to walk their dogs at this time of the day, and I don't want, yeah. So that just makes me remember my childhood, and one of the decisions I'm making is not to let my son live that kind of lifestyle of fear, of don't do this, don't do that. As much as I am a parent and I'm here, or myself and my husband are parenting, and we are trying our best to do it right, we're also trying not to be, see now, we are trying, see poo on the floor. We are trying our best not to limit our child, but give him the advantage and everything he needs, not to put fear in his mind. That snake is harmless. So I know that they're harmful snakes, and the point of somebody say, oh, if the child thinks that all snakes are not harmful, it's not a good thing. Well, when that time comes, he will know that, oh, there's some snakes that are actually harmful and there are some that are harmless, because he's growing and obviously he knows that snake bites. So for him to hold that one, he probably knows already that there are some snakes that are harmful and there are some snakes that are harmless, right? There are some people coming in front of me and I don't want to scare anybody away with my camera, so I'm going to stop and continue when I walk past them. Right, so like I was saying, yeah, so we have to, I'm trying my best to be sure that my son is not living that life of limitation, of, putting boundaries that God has not put, on us, like putting those boundaries on him. Oh no, sorry my love, your cap fell, it's dirty. Really, I don't want to put those boundaries on him. And apart from that, I have received so many judgments about how I'm parenting my child. Or maybe, especially when your child is lagging in some milestones, it is very common for people to just judge you or assume that maybe it's because you're not doing it right. And the truth is, every parent can testify. There's already this judgment that you give yourself. Oh, am I even doing a good job at all being a parent? There's a way sometimes we, judge ourselves. Sometimes we feel like maybe we're not doing a great job. Already, you're already feeling that. And then somebody from nowhere who probably has a different child from yours is also coming up with, you're not doing this for your child. Oh, you're still potty training. Oh, your child is this age. How come he's not yet? There's so much. And the reason I'm making this video is mind your business, number one. Number two, I can't believe I said that. Yeah, but it's the truth. Mind your business. You don't know, everybody's child is different. And how everybody, decides to parent can never be the same, and the situations are always different. Your child is different from my child. The fact that your child did this at 6 months old does not mean that mine will do it at 6 months old. The fact that your child started walking when he was 9 months old does not mean that my child will walk at 9 months old, because AJ started walking late. At his first birthday, he was not even walking at that time, and I know how, anxious and concerned I was. And then some people then, like, oh, my child walked when he was blah, blah, blah. Who asked you? That's your own child, it's not my child. And I'm happy that few months after he clocked 1 year, he started walking. So many other things with my child that I've noticed that is different from other people's children. But I, as a person, one thing I've learned is not to judge people, not to act as if, okay, because this thing happened for me this way, then it has to happen for another person that way. No, everybody's scenario, everybody's child is different. So we shouldn't always, watch your comments around people. It's not like, oh, because your own child walked when it was 1 year, so another person's child is not working at that age, then that makes that person a bad parent. That's not really nice. Because when that comment came to me, like, why would you allow him to touch the snake? I'm like, the snake is harmless now. Shay child cannot touch snake again. He's still young. He has to explore. He has to, He has to explore, he has to um interact with the environment. We shouldn't be too judgmental. I think I'm talking off point now, but what I want to say, I think I've said it. What's that, AJ? What's that? What I want to say, I think I've said it. Yeah, I don't want to say too much because, yeah, whose dog is this now? Somebody left dog roaming about. There you go. I cannot even run this afternoon. Somebody should not come and use their own dog to pursue me from. Right. All right. So that's just what I want to say. Be kind with your words. If your own child is doing well, be happy. I'm happy for people's children when I see people's children do well. But the fact that my own child hasn't done that, or there's some areas that my son is excellent at as well, I wouldn't say because somebody else's child is not good in that area yet, and then I'll start casting my judgment and casting my my own as what do you call it now? There's a word I'm looking for, but then I can't find it. I won't be doing that. Instead, I will celebrate your own wins and then celebrate my own wins. There are areas I have done well as a parent, and I'm grateful to God. Or there are areas that we have done well as parents, because I'm not the only parent in this case. And there are some areas that some other people have done well, better than me. But that doesn't make me a bad parent. And that doesn't make them better than me. And this thing is nobody went to school to learn about parenting. We're all learning on the job. And we're all getting better on the job. So please, let's be kind to people. Let's be kind to one another. Let's be kind. As human beings, be kind. It's not only about parenting. Maybe somebody is struggling with their weight now. You believe, okay, because the person is not eating well, that's why their weight is not good, or they are struggling with their weight. Just be kind to people. Be kind. Let everybody deal with their own issues differently. Everybody is different. We're all going through different things. We're all facing different challenges. So just be kind. Be kind to other people. All right, that's everything I want to say in this video. In fact, I feel like I've said more than I want to say, but then again, I'll see if I can edit just a tiny little bit of things there and post this video like that. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this kind of content, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and like this video, comment. If you're a parent going through the same thing that I just mentioned, I'd like to hear from you as well. Let's interact in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching. Till I see you next time. Bye bye.